This is what your kitchen looks like as an activist. Getting ready for the GoPro gear. The bag and all, you know, a nice little, ooh, I'm gonna have to re-secure this one here. Whew, I think I checked. I'm gonna move the wallet in there as well. Some packaging for some more stuff for activism. The phone. I'm eating some sprout and hummus sandwich at the same time. Scissors to trim off the fur that I need to add to the package, you know, with some markers and stuff, which I'm gonna try this metallic one, which is pretty cool. Trying to stick this on, but ran out of really good tape, so need to go get some in my car. The petitions for tomorrow, for Saturday, the fur protest in Oakville, and also today we're going to Younge and Dundas to do some outreach. So, you know, to the Legislative Assembly of Ontario, whereas wearing animal fur for warmth is unnecessary due to the many synthetic and plant-based materials that have been proven in many cases to be warmer than fur. We, the undersigned, petition the Government of Ontario to ban the import, production, and sale of fur products in the province. So the printed name, the address must be a resident of Ontario, and the signature. And a few billboards and stuff, and then we've got some extra signage. I was thinking of using the 2 minutes please to get people to come and sign the petition, like 2 minutes of your time kind of thing, rather than 2 minutes for stopping the trucks. Then we've got the Stop Killing Animals, and also the Stop the Violence, which is an excellent one. And then I have looking for a sign, you should go vegan, this is it. And on the other side, I'm daring people to come, I dare you to come talk with me, so. Hey Mala, hey Mala, Mala, Mala. So we're gonna see what happens, and I'm gonna keep eating and pack a bit of this stuff. Got the megaphone in here, some lights, a generator, projector, a screen, some balaclavas. We are all set for some activism. And the guy up here, everyone's not here yet for the downtown Toronto. Oh, some extra signatures, see? Forms coming out of the printer, there's always something else. There's my beautiful Bagheera the Black Panther. Hey, my big baby. And then my wonderful little Mowgli, the jungle cat. What you doing? What you doing? And then we've got Mala. Where did Mala go? Where did Mala go? Hey, oh, Mala. Why are you running away? I want to show you off. Mala. What you doing? Come here, Mala. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Where are you going? What you doing, Mala? What you doing? Oh, you guys, the thing fell off again. Oh, Mala, Mala, Mala. Come on. Come on, you big baby girl. All of the cats. Okay, I'll fix this for you. So just before activism, getting ready. Yeah. Don't mind the sprouts in my teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to sign the petition so we could ban fur off the streets? Aw, come on. You don't believe in cruelty. Please help us and sign the petition so we could ban fur off the streets. Please, come on, 2 minutes. Wow, people are not very receptive today.
No way.
When we came on last Saturday, people were so receptive. We were on the other side though, but now because we
have the vegan thing too?
No, I think it's just because Sabrina wrote a whole chalk thing and they saw us do it.
Yeah.
They're like, now we have to report an incident.
Yeah.
I'm like, aw, cry me a river. I said, you know it's for a good cause though, right? He was like, rah, rah.
We should go vegan like really big there.
Right in the middle of the square. That would be excellent.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, how you doing? Good. Martin it is, right?
Yeah, just job hunting.
Nice. Change the world, man. When are you going to join us? Soon. I'm sure.
Did you sign the petition already?
What petition?
To ban fur off the streets of Toronto.
Oh, that's easy.
That's the easy. That's
Doesn't require changing your diet, right?
No, it just requires you signing so that
Yeah, but I
we
don't
can
wanna
stop
give
the
up my
cruelty. What? Just give out your friend's address or something.
But other people can see it. Wait, you know what? I'll sign it online.
You know what this is
Can I
gonna
sign
be?
it online?
This is gonna be packed up like paper after paper after paper after
gonna see
paper
it, yeah.
and sent to the
I don't even
Legislative
need my
Assembly of
address, just
Ontario.
my signature.
Yeah, actually.
Put your signature and put.
Well, your name,
What
full
is this,
name,
4,900
signature.
Can I
please.
do it online?
I mean, I know you probably won't, but
I
sure.
will. Why wouldn't I?
I have
Because people struggle at taking
I have
extra
more than-
action. They
I
just
have-
It's
do.
actually a privacy concern. I actually want to do it.
It's a privacy
I
concern.
actually want to do it.
Okay, okay. Well,
I
please
have
do it.
Mark
Please
on
do it.
Instagram, so I'll make sure.
Please help us get fur off the streets of Toronto. We just need your signature. Please, name, signature. We get fur off the streets of Toronto. We get animal abuse and cruelty. You could read that if you want. Yeah, exactly. Sign petition to ban fur. You could do it on the table if you want. Help us out. Come on. You don't support animal abuse. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's everything. So this message as well. So respect for all life, right? In multiple areas, and one of them is trying to ban fur off the streets of Toronto. Others is also wanting to have conversations with people about respecting all life and going towards a vegan journey. You what, sorry? You don't need to come and you don't need to come and talk to me, sir.
I don't want to be.
Well, then you don't need to come and talk to me.
So why do you put it on then?
Get the fuck, honestly, like,
It involves everyone, so I'm concerned. I'm saying.
yeah, so then you could continue riding your bike.
You're fucking up with my vision of riding.
I'm actually not doing anything.
To be recorded all the time.
You see that advertisement?
Yeah, everywhere, bro. Anywhere.
It's in our faces all the time.
It's everywhere, but when it's now on the face, like it's not, that's face to face.
It's not my fault if you're miserable, honestly.
What do you call that shit? What is it?
I call it don't get into the camera rage if you don't want to be on camera.
Fuckery and shit again?
Look at this. Look at this dude. Just instigating.
I'm just saying, I'm very open-minded.
Can you please sign and ban the petition and help us ban fur from Toronto? Please. We want to ban fur off the streets of Toronto.
What are you, sorry?
So we're trying to ban fur off the streets of Toronto. Yes, please.
I have a project.
So what does that mean? That means that you support animal abuse? Well, then why would you own a fur jacket if you don't support animal abuse? And why would you laugh in the face of the cruelty and exploitation of animals? That's such a sad sight. Oh, I'm getting really bad reception from people. Maybe we should change the corner. Where did they go? Did they go to the other corner?
Oh, they're over there.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Over there.
Yeah, I think we should bring everything over there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
watch.
like being around this.
Yeah, so let's bring all the signs and shit. Let's go to the other corner. Fuck all these crazy people here.
Yeah, they're weird over here.
Like, I'm just getting like the worst vibes ever.
Yeah.
Compared to like that side last time, we had the best fucking vibes.
Yeah, it's weird on this side.
Like, I'm kind of pissed that these guys are not letting us do that. Relocate real quick. Real quick, mofo. Get the fuck out. Yeah, of course. But like, I'm getting way more resistance than positivity. Like, it's really annoying. Okay, so you want to grab?
Yeah, let's cross the street.
Okay, I'll give you water as soon as we're on the other side. I'll bring the table and the megaphone. You could bring the chalks, okay? Just give me a second there. Everything's being a pain in my fucking ass right now.
You guys are leaving? No, we just arrived.
Oh, we're not leaving. We're just getting the fuck away from the weird people around us.
Oh. Now you know what
We're gonna go to the other side where we're gonna get better interactions. Better interactions, you know what I'm saying? Which side do we want to go? This side, all of them. I didn't leave it there. That'd be weird. put some of the signs back around.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was tilting.
The signs aren't that heavy.
Yeah, let's put this one like that. Yeah, perfect. That's excellent. Did you guys want some signs?
I have one right here.
Okay, okay. You got one too, Andre?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Which one would you like out of these ones? Fight injustice.
Is there anything that's for specific?
That might be Sabrina that might have those, or someone. No, we don't have. I mean, maybe stop killing animals. That's a pretty good one.
What's going on?
Well, I don't want to have to point my camera in your direction now. So now I'm all stressed out because you're in front of me and...
You don't have to be in trouble.
Eh?
You don't have to, like...
Oh, I think it's funny. Don't worry, don't worry.
Don't worry about it. My solicitor's down the street. He's been here for years.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Hangs out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, right? Like, it's sad if anything. It hurts, like it does hurt my heart. Like, I wish I could help him, but when someone walks up to you and attacks you right away, then like there isn't open dialogue available to maybe like find out more about them and like, right? Like, so I tried to like still be respectful, but like, bro. Would you like to please sign our petition? He's like, no. Would you guys like to please sign our petition so we could ban fur from the streets of Toronto? Come on, you guys. We need your help. We need extra signatures. It's gonna take like 5 seconds, not even. They like almost turned around and then they didn't. Would you like to please... Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt your conversation. Yeah, leave it there. Yeah, for sure. Eh? Oh, I was gonna ask you if you would like to please sign our petition so that we could ban fur from the streets of Toronto. Please, 5 seconds.
I actually got something to do.
Well, if ever you come back and you have 5 seconds, we'd appreciate that. Oh my God, it's you again. Do you live here? Do you live here?
What if Canada gets the death penalty? What do you guys
Yeah, is it? You're literally going to be on my episode. It's going to be like a new episode. What's your name, sorry? Yes. He was there with his friend last time. He was on the GoPro. And if you look at my latest video when we came to this, he was there with his friend. He said the worst things, like, and he was insulting his friend too. He was like, this guy's from an abortion. They tried to abort him and he still can't, like, he was just being like, just really nonsense, like just disgusting. And so I think he got upset because he realized, oh, I'm actually being recorded. Yep. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be an episode. What's your name again? We have to have fun with it, right? Like, yeah.
Nutritionists here, right?
Oh, what's going on?
So
No, I'm going to the acupuncturist, right? Chinese acupuncturist.
Oh, okay.
And they have a thing about don't eat cold foods. So
Oh,
I
interesting.
told me not to eat any salads. And she looked at my tongue. So one week she looked at my tongue and she said, you eat salads, haven't you? And I said, yeah. Because I get cold. So she told me I shouldn't eat anything raw.
Interesting. So,
And so now I was put on weight when I started eating salads. I don't eat all the foods that I normally eat because I'm not eating salads.
I'm really curious. I'm actually very surprised that in acupuncture they would tell you to stop eating salad.
Chinese medicine. raw. She said raw doesn't suit my body because it lowers the body temperature because I get cold.
Yeah. Interesting. So you do know that you don't need to be eating salads to be vegan, right?
I don't need to eat salads?
No.
Oh.
Do you think that that's all we eat?
No, I don't mean that. I'm a vegetarian most of my life.
Okay. So there you go. So you know.
I'm not vegan most of my life.
Okay, well the only difference is the eggs and cheese, right? And the eggs and dairy. That's really the only difference. And being a little bit more conscious about everything else, like every other way basically that we exploit animals. Whether it's like the zoo or racing or wearing fur or all that kind of stuff, right?
No. My issue, I was telling you, my issue was milk. Milk and then the salads that the acupuncturist told me not to eat. Milk because I can't handle any of the alternative milks that I've tried.
Really? Have you ever done your own?
No.
I was showing them just today how to make, because we all came to my place before we came to Toronto, and I showed them how to make nut milk in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally a handful.
Milk and put it in the blender.
A handful of whatever nut you want, right? So there are some that are smoother for some than others.
Yeah.
Water, and if you want to sweeten it a little bit, a few dates in there, blend that up, and then you could either filter it, or you could, if you like, depending on what you're using it for, you could use also the fibers and just
I've tried
get
that, like with sunflower seeds. I've been desperate.
So I've done it with hemp hearts as well. I've tried it with pumpkin seeds. I've tried it with everything. I will tell you, the actual nut milks, like the nut, I find they taste better personally than like hemp hearts or pumpkin or sunflower. But you could do a little mix as well, or you could try a few of them, right? So I'm gonna dare you to watch Dairy is Scary.
Okay.
It's a quick 5-minute video on YouTube. 5-minute video. Dairy is Scary.
Okay, what about your thoughts about like the salads? Like she's telling me not to eat any loss because it lowers my body.
Does she mean like a specific type of lettuce, or does she mean like spinach or kale? Does she mean dark leafy greens? Does she mean?
She just doesn't think I should eat salads because I get cold so fast. I don't handle it.
Have you ever thought of steaming? Yeah. So I usually steam like my spinach, my kale. You could do that with like throw some pumpkin seeds, some chop some apples in there, or spinach, and you could oh no, that was quick. And yeah, basically you could cook or steam any of that, any of it. So at least definitely still get your dark leafy greens in your diet for sure. Chinese medicine or not, that's one thing that I have to say as a holistic nutritionist. Like I would say, get your dark leafy greens in your body for sure.
I noticed that most of you aren't wearing masks.
Oh, I have one here, but we're also outdoors, right? Like I
don't really believe in all of you.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say you're not wearing one either. Just saying.
I want to breathe. I don't want to breathe all the chemicals that are in the mask and whatever I put my body.
Our own CO2 that we're actually breathing out and then rebreathing, right? It makes no sense. Trust me.
Everybody's going crazy with this thing and becoming aggressive.
I know.
You know, I was going for my test there, and there was nobody in the room. She told me put your mask on. I said, there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Well, why can't you be so irrational?
Yeah, I know. It's very. Thank you so much. Dairy is Scary. Watch it. Watch it. That was great. Oh yeah, she's gonna be vegan for sure. She's gonna go watch Dairy is Scary. It was the last thing that was left was and she said it's because every nut milk I've tried, and I said, have you ever made your own? And she's like, and I'm like, I was just showing these guys 5 seconds. I go, she goes, and just water, eh? I'm like, yes. And if you want to sweeten it, add some dates, some maple syrup, whatever. But like at the end of the day, like you can make your own, and it's not gonna have all the additives, which is what you're probably reacting to. So like.
Because yeah, she's not allergic to like
actual cow's milk.
Oh, I know.
That's probably the thing with that is that can be wrecking havoc on her body, but she could have delayed immune responses, so she doesn't link it to dairy. It could be 3 days later that all of a sudden she has like an acne bout, or she has like this eczema, or she has all these things happening, but like and she doesn't link it to that because that's called a delayed immune response, right? So, and it's funny because gluten does the same thing in people's bodies. They don't realize it's like it's a silent pathogen, right? It can fuck you up without you even knowing, and that's why like most people are actually lactose intolerant or casein intolerant. Like we can't actually digest that protein, so it's just everyone is intolerant to dairy, but everyone is also in denial. What is happening over there? What's that language? Is that Korean, Japanese, Mandarin, Cantonese? What is it?
He's anti-communist. That's
Okay.
what he's about.
Because he's probably from China or something like. He's like, what? Look at what they're doing to my country. Could you please sign the petition to help us ban fur from the streets of Toronto? Please. I know you don't believe in animal abuse. Just your name, address, signature. Oh, it's gonna take you 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Look, it's not even there yet. Go, 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 go. I have a pen. I have a pen. Thank you so much.
What am I doing?
Just sign your name. Yeah, printed. Boom. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're banning fur. You'll be good. You'll be good. I'll let you know. Just your address, yeah, and then signature. I'll let you know as soon as it changes. What's your name? Sorry?
Maria.
Maria. Thank you so much for taking the time, Maria. See? You had the time. Boom.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for helping us take animal abuse off the streets. Please sign our petition so we can take fur off the streets of Toronto, guys. 30 seconds of your time. Please sign our petition so we can take fur off the streets of Toronto. You want to sign our petition so we can take fur off the streets of Toronto, right? 30 seconds. Come on. You have 30 seconds of your time to sign a petition so we can ban fur off the streets of Toronto. Please, 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 please. No? Yes, no, yes, maybe not. Guys, 30 seconds of your time to sign a petition so we could ban fur off the streets of Toronto. Please, just to ban fur. Like, it's literally cruelty and animal abuse. I know you can do it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, here, let me take it off you. Yeah. Thank you so much. The animals thank you. The world thanks you. We thank you. Ontario needs to get this. I mean, it needed to do it yesterday. Let's be real. In the meantime, we have more here. If you could take 5 seconds too. Thank you so much. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's effective timing right there. Thank you so much, eh? Oh, someone signed in the wrong one, I guess. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. I just saw the same thing. I was like, oh, shoot. That's usually what happens with these lines, too. Awesome. Have a great day, guys. Yes. Please, please. We're trying to get fur off the streets of Toronto. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping us get animal abuse off the streets.
Please.
Right? Yesterday. Thank you so much. I know it's and you can, and most people don't even know. They just don't even look. They just buy it and they don't even look at what they bought. It's
or
crazy.
They buy it and then the kid doesn't like it and then just throw it.
Oh
I have in my country a lot. We have a lot of street dogs and cats and it's awful.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
awful.
my God.
Turkey. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And we have a lot of actually shelters and stuff, but the shelters are worse than the streets.
Worse than them being in the streets.
Exactly.
Because they're just trying to make money.
Yeah, and they just put in a cage. They don't feed. They don't give any water. Like in Turkey, in my country, it's terrible.
Wow.
I never could go to a shelter because I couldn't handle it. Like
Oh,
to see
wow.
that.
Yeah.
No, the dogs and the cats. But it's so cruel.
Yeah.
It's so cruel.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. As much as it sucks, and we would want to do something about it.
Yeah. Me too. Like right now, I'm not vegetarian, but before I was vegetarian.
Okay. Okay.
And I really like in my country we have one, honestly, a traditional holiday, and there it's like kind of a religion thing, and they cut like cows and stuff just for the religion. Like the part is to share with the poor and stuff, but still you are cutting the animal like everybody's blood, everybody. It's so crucial, and I am supporting supporting for sure.
Thank you
for
so
being
much.
here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you know, a lot of Saturdays we also come out and we hang around Saks and stuff because they sell fur.
Okay.
So if ever you want to come and join us, that would be amazing.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I will, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Do you have literature? Oh. Can you please help us get fur off the streets of Toronto? Could you please sign this petition so that we could get fur off the streets of Toronto? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Here, let me take the top off for you. Thank you so much. If you want, we actually have another one right here. Thank you. The more the merrier. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Oh, nice. Please help us get real fur off the streets of Toronto. Can you guys please help us get real fur off the streets of Toronto? Come on, everyone wants to stop the animal abuse, right? 30 seconds of your time. Come on, guys. Can you please help us get real fur off the streets of Toronto? To get real fur off the streets of Toronto. See, you have fake fur on your thing right now, so you're on our side. Yeah, so please, can you please sign it so that we can stop it? We're trying to take animal abuse and animal cruelty off our streets. Should have been done yesterday, right?
People abuse off the streets.
Well, yes, 100%. I think it's all interconnected, right? Like any form of oppression and injustice at the end of the day is like, if we could all teach each other to respect each other, like all life.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
This is fake.
I know, fuck, I was like, yes, this guy's on our side, woo!
I'm not into that, like torturing and killing.
Right? Like, what the fuck? And they're still doing that in 2020 right now.
I'm not really into all that kind of shit.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, eh?
It's funny, it's disgusting.
It's not. What those animals actually go through.
Have you seen some of the footage?
Yeah.
It is so twisted. Richard, right? Yeah, it's
Disgusting.
Why do
It's-
people think it's a joke? It's disgusting. I think it's funny.
See, it's funny you say that because just earlier there was 2 women passing and they're like, oh, what's this about? Kind of same curiosity.
I saw them.
Yeah, and I just said like, oh, we're trying to get fur off the street, and she starts laughing. Ah, ha, ha. They look at each other and I go, what's so funny? She's like, oh, well, I own a full-fledged fur coat. And I go, so animal abuse and cruelty is funny to you? And she goes, well, no. And I'm like,
Why would you
like
laugh?
1 + 1, right?
How
Like,
would you do like there's someone in the traffic and
oh,
she'd have to sit, you have to wriggle there.
that person wouldn't even be able to watch the footage. They wouldn't even be able to watch the footage.
It's not even that. You know what it is? The area where in the brain which controls empathy is getting smaller. Not the brain, the area that
Yes.
empathy. The
Wow, you sound like you've done NBC or something.
No, I'm an actor, so I do acting, but I do a lot of reading.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
That
I've
sounds
done,
kind of
commercials
non-violent
and TV
communication
shows.
where we were talking
I
about
do
the
a lot of
empathy.
reading, right? So you have to read, you have to study.
Yes.
But I've gone to school. I used to work in tech. I work in tech.
Okay,
so
cool.
I do like mobile apps and stuff like that. But it's a lot of analytical thinking, so you got to think about things, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
you read something. It's not just reading it and oh, you have to understand.
And that's when people say
process.
knowledge is power. No, applied knowledge is power.
Right.
You can have the knowledge, but if you're not sharing it, if you're not doing anything about it, then it's not power.
It'll be a walking encyclopedia.
But also with that too, you said something about the brain. The prefrontal cortex is actually distorted. So that's why a lot of people have become more violent and less empathetic as well. It's because the prefrontal cortex
That's
here,
true.
and that woman that was laughing,
Yeah.
her prefrontal cortex isn't working correctly.
No, and it's also
She's
like
not
it's also
processing it.
conditioned, right? It's conditioned minds of like,
Because if she had to see what that animal went through,
oh, she would bawl her eyes
she
out.
would burn that thing.
Yeah,
She wouldn't wear it.
exactly. I know. That's the saddest part, Richard, is as we're having those conversations with people, do you know how many people I meet that have real fur that don't even know? They don't even fucking know.
And when I bought this, I thought it was fake.
Of course, same. I have a noise code and it's the same, and it kind of looks real, and so I don't even wear it to activism events just in case. I wouldn't want anyone to ever mistaken my code for it being real fur, right? I'm not sure. Oh, like the luxury lifestyle and stuff. Do you guys have 30 seconds to sign our petition so we could ban fur from the streets of Toronto? 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Come on, I know you can. Thank you so much. Richard, do you have social media?
Yeah, actually I do.
What do you have, Facebook or Instagram?
I'm on Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
What's your Insta?
I'll give it to you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Please sign our petition so we could ban fur from the streets of Toronto. Come on, I know you don't support animal abuse. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. Thank you. I'm vegan boss Labrosse, so you won't. And I like to post a lot about. Yes. Oh yeah, we're all vegans here. Yeah. So hopefully we get to influence you. Have a great day, Richard. Thank you so much. Extra what? I didn't bring them with me. No, I didn't bring them with me. I do in my car.
I just have to do a few more layers.
Oh, yeah. You have it in your hands.
I just have to do a few more layers to make it like pop.
Oh, because it's out? The Sharpie you have is out? Oh, okay. You what?
Fight injustice.
Yes, exactly. All forms of injustice, all forms of oppression.
Every day.
That's excellent. So would you like to join us and sign the petition so that we could ban fur from the streets of Toronto? So we could ban fur off the streets of Toronto. Yeah. Like the real cruel animal abuse, animal torture product that people tend
I've
to...
shot animals up in Halliburton on our property. They die over the winter anyway.
Really?
Yes, they do.
Which...
Some of them survive.
Interesting.
You? Oh, I love animals, but we're just hunters, and we don't go out actively hunting. We protect their property.
And that's another thing too, right? And as much as I still don't fully agree, I can say that hunting is very different to having a farm, like fur farms, where these animals are trapped and they're being kept alive for the basics of blood money. Yeah, it's disgusting, right? So it's very different. So I can understand, you know, your lifestyle a lot more than what we're doing to the animals in fur
Goddamn
farming.
beavers come up from the water, and
Oh, you could leave it blank if you want. Doesn't matter.
King Edward Hotel,
There you go.
the Royal Suite.
There you go.
It's only $2,200 a night. It is.
That's crazy.
No, I know people in the rock and roll business. Yeah, I was down there with a party with the new Rod Stewart band.
Cool.
What's he doing? Hey! He goes. Still drinks like a fish. The only thing I miss is Britt Eklund and Ronnie Wood.
I don't know these people actually.
Ronnie Wood?
No.
He left the Faces, Rod Stewart band.
Oh, okay.
Joined the Rolling Stones, and he's still there.
Oh, wow.
He's the other guy with the
Here, I'll take that.
Where do I live now? King Edward.
I like your writing.
No, it's crooked.
No, it's actually well, like it's like an italic, very well written out.
If it's flat, you really like it. Anyway.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate that.
I just came out looking for toilet paper.
Oh.
I can't find a goddamn variety store. I know where there is.
I don't know. Downtown Toronto, I suck.
Where are you from?
Oakville. I'm more of the like GT, like Halton region, where they haven't closed everything down yet.
You're near the airport.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore because I'm in my mid-60s. I don't go out.
Well, there you go.
I go to 2 stores, cigarette stores, which are delivered.
Oh my god.
And I paid 20 bucks a card, not 150.
Ah,
So,
so you get the native cigarettes.
yes, and the support your local natives, why not?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at that nice pup.
What is it? Oh, that's a Labrador. I used to have a golden yellow one, short-haired yellow like that.
They're such kind dogs, eh?
They are gentle.
Yeah, they're very
Needs to
gentle.
be protected though.
Oh,
You
yeah?
run into strangers, there you go.
And probably because you treated her really well and she didn't want anyone else.
Lived to be 16. I miss her dearly.
Oh, I believe you. I had Shadow lived until 17 too, and
Not getting another one, no. The day she arrived,
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
it was fun.
Hey guys. Sorry, I was gonna go see if he was aware he was wearing a dead animal around his neck, but they were walking
That's
too fast.
phony for That's phony for us.
No, he had a moose knuckle shirt. That was real fur. He had a moose knuckle. I know the difference, especially with the brands. I know the brands that sell the fur.
Well, I used to have a beaver coat. We captured the fur ourselves. You know what they do to your cottage? Beavers, they come up from the water in the early spring, and they're made out of cedar, our cottages, right?
See, the thing for me though,
Eat the
Tom.
door off. They'll eat the door.
But the thing for me, Tom,
What?
is I believe in respect for all life. So if I had that situation, because I am going to live off the grid eventually, and I will have my animal sanctuary, and I'm going to be fostering kids, and I have the dream, right? I would still not be hurting the beavers. Like I wouldn't need to, I would find another way either to relocate them, either to live in harmony with them, either to find a way to cohabitate with them would be my
You can't
way.
relocate them in Halliburton. That's their spot. That's
Well,
theirs.
and that too. So then I would find a way to live with them in harmony, right? Because at the end of the day, we're taking their territory, as you just said, right?
Well, we put up signs, stop eating the doors.
And if only they could read. They can definitely scream and feel pain, but
I
they
love the
can't.
animals. They walk by the dog at dusk. They come out at dusk.
Yeah, I know.
And these beavers will go by real slow.
Yeah.
As soon as they hear their footsteps,
They're
way up,
gone.
bang with the tail, and under they go
Gone.
like a submarine.
Yeah, they know. They know how to survive and
I love the way
protect
they slap
themselves.
their tails. Oh, I love the animals.
Yeah. But when we love the animals, we don't kill them, right? We find a way to cohabitate with them.
And we'll hunt anything, even for sport.
That's true, which I don't agree with though, right? There's a difference between what we do and what we could or could, like.
I'll tell you a bad joke.
No, I don't want it. I don't want to know.
No. Listen, a quote from someone who hunts, who has 100 acres up in northern Michigan. Remember Ted Nugent
Yeah.
from the Amboy Dukes
Yeah.
out of Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah. They came on to him for, he's an avid hunter. He's got 100 acres up there. Of
Yeah.
course, right? You know what he said back to them? I eat what I kill.
So, and as we talked about earlier, I have a lot more respect for someone who does something like that versus the factory farming, right? And animal agriculture and what we've done today, okay? But still, to your point though, in today's day and age, in 2020, we still don't even need to be doing that, right? We could be harvesting, we could be living off plants and still be super healthy and actually be healthier. So,
Yeah, meat's
no, so that's the thing,
little
is like,
portions of meat's fine.
and back in the day, it also used to be for survival, right? And living in Canada, like, it's very different. Like, we didn't have access to greenhouses. We didn't have access, like, we didn't know how to keep growing necessarily our food during winter. Whereas now, we have all the resources, all the tools we need to change what we've been doing and to make it so much better for everyone involved, right?
Change comes up here.
Eh?
Change comes up here.
Yes, but that's why we're here. That's why we're here, Tom, to have those conversations with
But you
people.
have to get people to think differently.
Exactly. That's why.
On their way to a burger, they won't.
No, I have more hope than that, Tom. I have more hope than that.
They're on their way to having a burger.
See, that's your what's the name of
Always
that?
negative.
But not just negative. Like, how do you say that when you're when you don't believe? Like when you skeptical. skeptical. That's your skeptical self based on your experiences, right?
The only time I feel normal is when I'm up in Halliburton on the 90 acres walking around.
Yeah, but you don't need to be killing animals for that. You
No.
could be in your property and nature and still enjoy it. You could be hunting animals with cameras. You could be taking wonderful pictures of them.
We take pictures now. We don't shoot nothing.
Well, there you
We have
go.
target
That's all you had to
practice.
say, right?
We have target
Yeah.
practice.
See?
Probably is the best shots, the most eager shots in our family are the girls.
I
They're
love it.
dangerous, damn it.
I'm a good shot too. I shoot really good.
What target?
I was taught by a master trainer, and only targets, right? Never in my life would I ever want to kill something, ever. Whether it, well, maybe humans, but that's a whole other story. I might have a lot of anger towards some humans. But yeah. Thank you for taking the time to have this conversation, Tom.
All I gotta do now is find a store that sells some
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Go get it.
I think I'll go down here. I think there's a dollar store there.
There you go. Have an awesome night, okay? What time is it right now? You have a watch on your fucking wrist?
No, it's not working.
Oh my god, that's so
3:40.
funny.
Don't tell anybody.
Whoops, sorry guys. Is it still on actually?
I don't know.
Is it still recording?
It says low battery.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's still recording, but it's gonna stop soon. So I'm either gonna change it.
On YouTube.
I'm either gonna change it or just what?
Be infamous on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna end up being the famous crew on YouTube all the time. It's always gonna be us, the same
True
people
story,
showing
right?
up.
Come on. You know this.
Help us get fur off the streets of Toronto, my friend. Please.
Come on, Tommy.
People are funny. Like the reactions are always really funny. Like, please help us get real fur off the streets of Toronto. You're on our side. You're wearing fake fur.
Thank you.
That is fake, right? Yeah. Just making sure. Just making sure before I say that publicly. Do you guys want a sign to help us take fur off the streets of Toronto, please? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Please. You have time. You have time.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Don't worry about it.
Everyone should be against animal abuse and animal cruelty, especially something as simple as that, right? Oh, sorry. If you want, in the meantime, we have another one here as well. Thank you so much. That was so well said. Thank you so much, eh? Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful day. Can you take 30 seconds of your time and sign the petition so we could ban fur off the streets of Toronto?
I know you.
Do you?
I do.
Interesting. Where do you know me from?
Somewhere.
Okay, and where is that?
I don't know. You just strike me as all too familiar.
I have one of
Can I
these
ask you your
familiar
name?
faces.
Can I ask
Michelle.
you? Michelle?
Yeah. I have one of these familiar faces that everyone...
No, I've been like, well, like you seem like you're obviously involved in like the grassroots activist community.
Yes.
So I know you there from there.
Oh,
Do you do any like prison abolition organizing?
no.
No?
No. You're like...
You work in the film industry at all?
No, I do not. But I do, I mean, I have a YouTube channel. I post a lot of stuff. I'm
saw
pretty
you on
active on
YouTube.
social media.
Maybe I saw you on social media and I
It
just
could-
think I know you.
It could have been, yeah, for sure.
Maybe I just want to know you.
Isn't that
Alright.
cute?
Let me see what it's saying here.
How to, so we can ban fur from the province of Ontario. And hopefully all the other provinces follow suit after that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with banning fur. But what about people who continue to wear furs that have already been designed into clothes that exist right now?
So what we are doing right now, what an idiot, eh? What we are doing right now is that there are organizations that that take in, like wildlife refugees that take in the fur.
Yeah.
So you either unzip it or you cut it off, because most people have it on fur trim, right? And if you have a full-fledged fur coat and you're actually wearing that shit, like you've got deep-rooted issues.
Got you.
So we take whatever fur that can be donated, zipped off, cut off, and we donate it to wildlife refugees, and they use that for the rescued animals.
Okay.
So that they can get some type of comfort, right? Because it's from real fur, and then they feel like, if anything, they're the ones that should be taking advantage of that versus us humans thinking that it looks fashionable, right? Animal abuse and animal cruelty does not look fashionable.
You have the GoPro there. Is this like being video recorded? Or,
yes.
Oh, is
unless, I mean, I don't know, is it closed right now? Is it still battery low?
It says low battery, yeah.
Yeah, so it's still going though.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much.
Well, so much.
I could blur your face.
Flirting.
I can blur your face.
I'm out of here. Yo, Michelle.
What's your name, sorry?
Jared.
Jared.
But yo, same way. I definitely respect what you're doing. And, yo, you guys have taken a chunk out of the goose jackets though.
A chunk? What do you mean?
Well, like Canada goose jackets, like they're
yo,
like,
these mofos.
Like it's morally, yo, anybody that wears one knows when they put that on and they walk down the street.
But you would think that. You would think that people, but they don't.
People are throwing shade at them.
I swear to God, people are still wearing Canada Goose thinking they look good. Like they literally, you would think that people would wear that being shameful of themselves.
I'm not in the same place as you in terms of, I'm not as passionate about this issue because it's not my issue. I have my own issues.
What's your issues? What do you fight for?
I fight for prison justice.
Okay.
I fight for social justice.
Okay.
Right? So I'm concerned with what's happening here on the ground, right? People I see sleeping on the street, my friends.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about my girlfriend chalking up all of the, you're like, what's going on here on the ground? I'm like, wait, how is that messing up your social issues?
My city?
I was like, how is that?
You know you should be ticketed for this.
That's what he told us on the other side.
No.
When he kicked us out.
My work is like for working with people who are addicted, homeless.
Okay.
Right? And so that's just like, so I'm just not as passionate as you about this issue, but I'm not going to say that.
But you can dip your toes in everything, right?
I'm
kind of like, I respect the causes that
they're all
oppression and injustice all starts with respecting all life from number one.
That's right. And
what's your social media or Facebook? Instagram or Facebook?
I have Facebook.
Social media or Facebook.
You can slide into my DMs on Instagram.
DMs. What is it on Facebook?
Jared, Jarrod.
Yeah.
Shook, SHOOK.
Are you the first one?
That's there. Me. Chickaling, equipped night vision.
I'm Michelle Labrosse.
Michelle.
And then on Instagram, I'm vegan boss Labrosse, but then you could message me on here if you want. And then, but I'm down. Let me know what kind of protests you're organizing and stuff that you're doing. And, you know, we've got numbers too, man. And we believe, like, at the end of the day, we're all vegans. And for us, it's like respect for all life, right? Causing the least harm as possible. So even today, I got upset at a friend of mine who made a post about someone sleeping in her garage. I don't know her personally, but she's a vegan friend, and she said that they caught him last night and they ended up kicking him out. And he was like almost crying, not being violent, and just saying like there's no shelters available, like it's cold, and they still kicked him out.
That's real talk.
So to me, I wrote, wow, that's because everyone was like, oh, poor you that you've been through this, you this, and then I'm thinking in my head like, white privilege will much. Like I said, honestly, when I read this, all I thought to myself was this person needs shelter, needs warmth, needs comfort, security, needs connection, like needs like reassurance, like what the fuck, man?
All of those problems.
Yes, and like doesn't even have his basic essential needs met. So my reaction would be 100% giving this person still that a space, even if anything in my own fucking house, to like help, and then the next day help them find another solution if I'm not comfortable with continuing this kind of situation, right? But it's like, it made me so sad to read all of these people saying like, oh, poor you, poor this, poor that, and it's like, what about the human being that literally got denied his basic essential needs? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
We carry it every day. Every day we walk down the street, we have to walk past it, and it's hard. My heart is heavy. Every time I go there, I have to go and deal with the doctors each day. I have an injury that I'm dealing with. But every day I walk down the street, and my heart is heavy from one corner to the other. There's so much suffering out here.
I know.
It's unbearable.
All All forms, I know.
I have a question for you actually.
Yeah.
It's also related to sort of the tradition of veganism. So, and I know it's a critique that comes from sort of even, I would say, my friends over in social science.
Yeah.
So it seems difficult to maintain a lifestyle of sort of being pure vegan and like staying like top tier healthy because everything costs so much money, vegetable wise even, right? Especially out of season, right?
I would say that there's a little bit of a false narrative there, in the sense that if you really think about it, your staple rice, beans, right? Just your staple rice and beans, really cheap to buy.
Sure.
And that in itself, complete amino acid profile and perfect combination and like the best fibers that you could possibly get. Start rotating the beans a little bit, you're getting a variety of different nutrients, different colors, different nutrients. And then on top of that, it's like, yes, vegetables, you have to be smart. You shop in the clearance aisle, you get bulk, you get like, it's just being smart, right? It's readjusting your entire lifestyle to fit your core values. And it's like, you have to look at it because we were raised and told what to do our whole life. And then you have to look and analyze and really take a deep look into everything that you do, because every single decision and action we take counts. Every penny we spent counts. So, like, yes, it's not easy. But what is easy?
The sacrifice.
What is easy, right?
Aligning with your values costs.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, after a year or two, you're like, it's set. You're set in your habits, right?
A couple days ago, my friend who's been helping me out with some stuff lately, he made a spaghetti sauce, and I didn't know at all. It looked like beef.
Yeah, he used lentils.
It was planned.
Yeah.
It was all planned.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I ate it, I was like, it's delicious.
Yes.
It was all planned. I was like, so cute.
See, I love your friend.
Yeah, he's a vegan. And,
Yes.
Yeah, his whole house is actually, and yeah, they're great. But anyways, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, likewise. Sorry, I get also very like, oh, other people can sign, like, what's going on over here? Like, fuck, no. I'm very interactive with the public. But yeah, thank you so much, Jared, for stopping, for signing. Send me a message. Okay, well, we did some barricades, we did a whole bunch of stuff. The cops were here, they were super nice. We had Harrison, his name was B. Harrison. He gave me his badge number, but I wasn't recording as I thought I was. Do you remember?
1067.
1067. B. Harrison. Super cool police officers. They stopped here, they facilitated us. We did a few blockades, it was awesome. And we had quite a few people show up, and they were super cool and cooperative. And we've got all these powerhouses here, and we're about to get the fuck out.
Hey, we're pushing animal rights for